Welcome back to our channel. Today, we're tackling a topic that has sparked intense debate across the globe, Universal Basic Income, or UBI. We'll explore what UBI is, examine countries that have implemented it, discuss its potential future in Canada and the USA, weigh the pros and cons, delve into why it's such a divisive issue, and conclude with our thoughts on its potential future. So, what exactly is Universal Basic Income? At its core, UBI is a financial program in which all citizens receive a regular, unconditional sum of money from the government, regardless of their income, wealth, or employment status. The idea is to provide a safety net that ensures everyone can meet their basic needs, such as food, housing, and health care. The concept of UBI isn't new. It dates back to the 16th century. Thinkers like Thomas Paine and Martin Luther King Jr. championed similar ideas, but it's only recently that UBI has gained traction as a serious policy proposal. Let's take a look at some countries that have experimented with UBI or similar programs. One of the most notable examples is Finland, which conducted a 2-year pilot program from 2017 to 2018. In this trial, 2,000 unemployed citizens received a monthly payment of €560, with no strings attached. The goal was to evaluate the impact on employment and well-being. The results indicated that participants reported higher levels of happiness and less stress, though the program didn't significantly increase employment rates. Another example comes from Alaska, which has implemented the permanent fund dividend since 1982. Every resident receives an annual cash payment derived from the state's oil revenues. In 2020, the average payment was around $1,000. While it's not a full UBI, it serves as a form of basic income that has helped reduce poverty levels in the state. In 2020, during the COVID-19 pandemic, the city of Stockton, California, launched a basic income pilot program called the Stockton Economic Empowerment Demonstration Seed. Over 2 years, 125 residents received $500 a month, and the study aimed to assess how the extra income affected their financial stability and overall well-being. Initial findings showed that participants were more likely to find full-time employment compared to a control group. Now, let's shift our focus to the potential future of UBI in Canada and the USA. In Canada, discussions around UBI have gained momentum, particularly during the COVID-19 pandemic. In 2020, the Canadian government implemented the Canada Emergency Response Benefit CERB, which provided $2,000 a month to individuals who lost income due to the pandemic. This temporary measure showcased how direct cash transfers can quickly provide financial relief, sparking renewed interest in the concept of UBI. Several provinces have also conducted or proposed pilot programs. For instance, Ontario ran a basic income pilot in 2017, providing 4,000 low-income residents with a monthly income of up to $1,400 for individuals and $2,000 for couples. Although the program was cancelled in 2018, it highlighted the potential benefits of UBI, with participants reporting improved mental health and reduced financial stress. Advocates in Canada continue to push for a national UBI, citing the need for a sustainable income solution as the job market evolves with automation and economic shifts. A report from the Canadian Centre for Policy Alternatives suggests that a UBI of $1,200 per month for adults could reduce poverty by 50% at a cost of approximately $43 billion annually. In the USA, the conversation around UBI has also gained traction, especially following the economic disruptions caused by the pandemic. High-profile advocates like Andrew Yang brought the idea into mainstream political discourse during the 2020 presidential election, proposing a freedom dividend of $1,000 per month for every American adult. Young's campaign brought attention to issues like automation and income inequality, positioning UBI as a potential solution. Pilot programs have emerged in various U.S. cities. In 2021, the city of St. Louis launched a basic income initiative, providing $500 monthly payments to 400 families for 1 year. Similar programs have been proposed in cities like Chicago and Los Angeles, driven by a growing recognition of the challenges faced by low-income residents. However, implementing UBI in the US would require navigating complex political landscapes. A 2021 survey by the Pew Research Center found that about 54% of Americans supported the idea of UBI, but there remains significant division along political lines. concerns about funding, taxation, and potential disincentives to work continue to fuel the debate. Now, let's dive into the pros of universal basic income. One significant advantage is poverty reduction. By providing a guaranteed income, UBI can help lift people out of poverty and improve their quality of life. A study by the Institute for Research on Poverty found that a UBI could cut the poverty rate in the US by 60%. Additionally, UBI can promote economic stability. When people have a financial safety net, they are more likely to spend money on essential goods and services, which can stimulate the economy. This increased consumer spending can lead to greater demand and potentially create jobs. UBI can also foster creativity and entrepreneurship. With a basic income, individuals may feel more secure in pursuing their passions, starting businesses, or engaging in creative endeavors without the immediate pressure of earning a living wage. Furthermore, UBI simplifies welfare systems. Many current social safety nets are complex and can be difficult to navigate. UBI offers a straightforward solution, a single payment to all citizens, reducing bureaucracy and administrative costs associated with managing multiple programs. However, UBI is not without its critics. One of the most significant concerns is the cost. Funding a universal basic income program could require substantial government expenditure. Critics argue that it may necessitate higher taxes, which could be politically unpopular and economically challenging, especially in countries with existing budget constraints. For instance, financing a UBI in the US could require reallocating funds from existing welfare programs, which may face backlash. Another issue is the potential disincentive to work. Some critics worry that providing a guaranteed income may reduce the motivation for people to seek employment. They argue that if individuals can receive financial support without working, it might lead to a decrease in the overall labor force. A study by the National Bureau of Economic Research indicated that while most UBI participants continued to seek work, there was a slight decline in hours worked. Moreover, there's the question of fairness. Some people believe that providing income to everyone, regardless of their financial situation, is not equitable. They argue that resources should be allocated to those in greatest need rather than distributed universally. The divisive nature of the UBI discussion can also be attributed to differing ideological beliefs. Supporters often view UBI as a progressive step towards social justice and economic equality, while critics may see it as a form of government overreach or an unsustainable economic policy. This polarization can make it challenging to reach a consensus on the issue. In conclusion, universal basic income presents a bold and innovative approach to addressing poverty and economic inequality. While it has shown promise in various pilot programs and has the potential to create significant social and economic benefits, it also faces substantial challenges and criticisms. As we continue to navigate a rapidly changing economic landscape, the conversation around UBI will remain critical. What are your thoughts on universal basic income? Is it a viable solution to today's economic challenges, or are the concerns too great? Let us know in the comments below.